Hello everybody, and welcome back for another episode of Indie Impressions. My name is Nick, and today we're going to be checking out one more game from the hashtag glitchjam, sponsored by GameJolt. This is Tripgate by developer Dustmite, and as you can tell, it is a pretty wild and psychedelic experience, a first-person exploration game with a bit of a low-res, bitmappy looking aesthetic. Obvious seizure warning going on here, and I'm sorry if it's already too late. Well, hopefully you saw it in the description, because I like to put them in there as well. We've got some pretty crazy things going on right here. First of all, we seem to have a ground that's made out of some sort of electric purple water. We've got trees that seem to be coming in and out of existence. We've got what I believe to be buildings, but they might also just be crazy LED light rods sticking out of the ground into the sky. We've got portals with rainbow pattern whatever lights in them, and then we've got a sky that goes off into the endless unknown, as well as actually these buildings or light stick seems to do that as well. So I guess we'll take a look around, see what kind of craziness we can explore and journey through and find. And obviously this is exactly the kind of game that I am super into. I mean, just look at it right now. This is like very much the thing that I get really into. Bright neon flashing strobing colors, rainbows, epilepsy-inducing patterns. Like, I'm all about this kind of thing. I love the glitchjam, by the way. I really hope that we get another one of those at some point. I'm not sure if I really want to pick any kind of favorites or anything, but I've enjoyed them all for various reasons. Oh, this one seems to have torches in front of it, so maybe I have revealed the true portal by going through all the fake portals, although it looks like there might actually be one more over here. Well, maybe I should have just looked for the torch to begin with before I journeyed off in that direction. Well, I hope I haven't gotten myself lost, because it is just right around this corner. Oh no, what have I done? Is this all being... No, okay. I thought maybe it was being procedurally generated, and I've just messed myself up by walking around in that circle there. Alright, let's go through here and see where this takes us. Oh god, that's really bright! I probably could have not stood in front of it for a while too, right? Okay, so we've got a sequence from Lawnmower Man on the SNES. I like to make references to that on occasion, it seems. And what have we been presented with this time? Looks like a different type of forest, or maybe some ruins, some kind of crumbling rock formations, but still the same purple electric water from what I can tell. So why don't we have a look around and see if there's anything we can discover in here. Now, I did play another game, probably a little over a month ago, that had a very similar aesthetic as far as the kind of like low-res pixelated thing going on. I think that was also like from the low-res jam, involved pyramids and strange spheres and things. Reminded me a little bit of Gantz, and I'm not sure if there's like a common thread running through those two games. It's just, I don't know, there's something that reminds me about them other than even just the aesthetic. There's also a bit of a flashy lights thing going on too, and not that I think that's a bad thing. Honestly, I'm kind of attracted to those types of things, but it's just kind of a peculiar aesthetic that I haven't seen a lot of others attempt. And what do we have going on with music here? We had a very uplifting thing happening in the last world. This place, though, maybe a little bit more dismal, maybe a little bit creepy, melancholy sort of tones. I kind of felt like we were going to find ourselves in Nirvana in the last place. This place, though, seems like maybe there's some knowledge we need to attain by walking around through it. What are these crazy things? These remind me of like Wolfenstein 3D. When anytime you see these, flat sprites in a three-dimensional world, just reminds me of Wolfenstein. I know it's a reference that lots of games could make. Heretic, Hexen, Doom, I mean, the list goes on, but still, what I first think of. Have I done the unthinkable and trapped myself in some sort of... Oh, I think I'm just kind of dumb. Okay, let's walk around this maybe and see if there's some way to get towards the ruins in the center. I'm assuming, and probably assuming incorrectly, that all of this stuff is static. But in the event that maybe it changes a little bit, that would be quite bewildering, because it's a little bit hard to put yourself in any place of permanence with an aesthetic like this in the first place. Are those... that look like the torch that is important to us, but I don't know if it's near any kind of gate. Oh, well, the gate seems to be right there. So maybe this is actually way less complicated than I thought it was. Taking a weird trip through the Surreal Psychedelic Shrine of Amana, and here we go out of another portal. Oh god, what is that? This is crazy. So we've got a Hall of Mirrors effect going on in the ground and ceiling, and the walls are just strobing colors. Oh geez. Okay, we've come out the other side. There's more pink structures, more of these aliens with robes on, it looks like. And what is happening over here? This is a wild place. Oh, are you different? Okay, so there's a couple of different aliens here. Not sure if that means anything, but I do want to take a look around the side of this building before I pop myself through that next portal and see where that takes us. Oh, can I just walk through the other side of it and see if maybe, oh, that's a bit of a shortcut, I guess. And we're back into another labyrinth. This one might be a little bit more complex. I'm going to be very frustrated if I end up getting myself lost in a labyrinth in one of these. It's happened plenty of other times in this series. Three-dimensional, endless labyrinths and me don't always get along. Oh, this is neat. So it's now we've got like a hybrid of the ruins and the buildings. And we seem to be back to the first bit of the soundtrack. This is a very strange and interesting game. I'm almost lost for words of how exactly to describe any of this now, because it seems like we're approaching just this feeling more than an actual bit of gameplay. There just seems to be a lot to just take in. Oh, are these panels just sitting... Oh, they're just in the air. Okay. They're forming structures out of nothing. That is kind of neat. As you can see from a distance, it almost looks like we're looking at the side of a building, but then when you get closer, you realize they're all just panels hanging in the air. So, that's a kind of an interesting approach that I haven't really seen done before. Now, those rocks off in the distance, I'm assuming those are skybox territory, right? That's not actually a physical structure. So I'm not getting a lot of information about what we're looking at right here. Oh, okay, we've got a portal off in the distance. I wonder if this is a real one or another wild goose chase. I don't see any torches by it, but maybe they just haven't shown up yet. Well, let's go give it a try regardless. Oh, the colors, Duke, the colors! Oh my goodness, that is brilliant. You should try blurring your eyes also if you haven't done that already. It can do some very interesting things with the way that these colors combine and form together. Looks like we've got another labyrinth of some kind to go through. And I can't jump, by the way, in case you're wondering, so there's not going to be any kind of platforming sequences or anything like that. Yeah, this game really does live up to its title, for sure. Definitely up there on the psychedelic meter, and I would have a psychedelic meter. Oh my goodness, there's so many of them. How am I supposed to know which one's the true portal? Oh, they're off forever in every direction. This is crazy. Alright, I'm hoping that one of them is going to present itself rather quickly, otherwise I'm going to be here for a long time. Sorting out all these portals. There's like freaking 100 of them. I'm looking for any kind of torches, any indication of something different. It would be kind of easy, right, to just put the portals, like, right by the door when I came out, so I would think maybe you'd put them off to the side. There's, like, zero chance that I'm going to find it if it's mixed in with one of these. Unfortunately, the detail is so low that, like, if there were torches near them, I'm probably not going to be able to see it very well from a distance. Unless I just get kind of lucky and it happens to be right there. It's a strange combination of being both soothing and, like, extremely chaotic. It's like, my eyes are kind of getting worn out from looking at all the strobing lights, but the music is kind of soothing, and I feel like if I just close my eyes, well, I'd be in a bit of a zen state, right? But looking at this, it's very far from that case. I almost wonder if the music was exactly in accord with the visuals, what would the music be like? It would probably be extremely jarring and dissonant. And perhaps a little bit, like, hyper, if that makes sense. That portal over there looks like it's surrounded by stuff. Why don't we see if this is anything? Because I started out in that maze, right? So this should be an area I didn't have access to. Oh, it looks like there's torches there, so I think this is where we're looking to go. Kind of wish there was a run button for moments like this, but that's okay. And the portal's only active on one side, so let's go through here. And we've got another labyrinth. Surprised that this is as long as it is. You know, I'd seen some screenshots of this when I was waiting for it to be finished, and I was extremely hyped for it, and I think it hasn't let me down. Alright, we've got fence land now. And it looks like a straight shot to the next portal, so why do I want to explore Fenceland? Well, that's a little bit of a silly thing to say. Oh, geez, what is going on here? Obviously, the whole point of this thing is the journey, not the destination, so saying why would I want to explore something like this may be a little bit short-sighted. Okay, well, one of them is going to take us through. Some really good screensaver stuff in here, too, if a developer wanted to turn any of this into sort of an automated thing. Oh, goodness gracious, what is going on now? Okay, we've got more runes, and it looks like everything is caked over with vines of some kind, maybe. All I can really do is proceed onward and hope that I can find more portals. Anything going on over here? Looks like we've got another sort of foresty area happening. And some more pillars off in the distance. None of these look like portals, though, so... Unless I'm facing the wrong side, which I guess is a thing I need to keep in mind. The portals only seem to be showing up from one angle, so if I approach them from the wrong side, I might just miss one entirely. That would be rough if there was a portal and it wasn't attached to an arch, so I didn't even know that there was a reason for me to look in a specific place. And then maybe I just walked right by it. Also, if you just put one, like, right behind me or something, that'd be pretty funny as well, because I probably would just walk right past it. Okay, so this seems to be a much more wide open area. And there really doesn't seem to be a whole lot going on over here, just lots of pillars. I'm doing a lot of strafing at this point. I kind of want to see this through to see if there's anything else going on after this theme. Because it feels like we've jumped back and forth quite a few times between the stones and the, you know, the mazes, and then we've gone to the forest areas and then back to the ruins again. And who are these beings? What do they have to do with our passage through all of these areas? It's probably just embedded in all these rocks somewhere. Oh, is this it right here? We've got the proper torches, but did I just miss it? Maybe I just didn't approach it from the right angle, or maybe this is the one that I just came in from. Pretty likely that that's the case, actually. It's really easy to get turned around here. Oh. Was I just supposed to go back in the same one? I don't even know if that was the same one. It doesn't matter. We're being birthed again into a new world. Oh my goodness, so many strobing colors and lights. This is very, very colorful. The patterns, too, and the fact that they stick to similar palettes, too, it's a really interesting grouping. I'm just looking for any kind of hints here. It doesn't seem like it. This is like a big old open area, and all the edges seem to be bordered with these crazy dissonant strobing lights. I don't even know if there's depth going on here. It's really hard to suss out what exactly is happening. So the combination of the colors flashing, and then the fact that everything's so low res, and then the perspective on the camera, it's like really difficult to understand space here, which is kind of part of the interesting element of it all, isn't it? Lets you see things from a new perspective. Oh, okay. That one didn't seem to have torches by it, but, you know, maybe we don't use those consistently. Kind of obsessing on the torches, aren't I? This is a cool pattern. Oh boy. Alright, looks like we've got some different runes maybe now. The space seems to be getting smaller. So we'll walk around to the other side and see if there's something going on in this direction. We haven't found two of the same area yet, which is probably a good sign. Do I want to just loop back into the same one? Oh. I really hope I'm not, like, going backward or breaking the game or something like that. Yeah, this one definitely seems to take me backwards. So maybe these are actually connected in sort of a freeform hub, and perhaps there's actually multiple options of places that I can go to. I'm not entirely sure how this all works, but I think it's going to take quite a bit more time for me to figure out all the different passages and directions that I could head off in. But my goodness, look at that picture. I don't even know what to make of that. So anyway, that was Tripgate. I think we're going to wrap things up around this point. It is free to download if you'd like to go check it out. Hopefully is not too psychedelic for all of you out there. There should be a few of you out there, hopefully, that have a similar sense for this stuff that I do, and I understand probably not a lot of you do, but, you know, if you're attracted to the stuff that I play regularly on this channel, this is not that far out of the ordinary. So go give it a download. Let me know what you think in the comments. Let me know what you think of this color palette as well, if you're particularly artistically inclined. It's pretty interesting to look at. I haven't seen too much else that looks like it. So weigh in, let me know your opinions, and of course, be sure to come back again tomorrow. New episodes of Indie Impressions go up every single day without fail, so I will see you back for another one real soon. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you'll consider leaving a like on it, and I will see you later.